Hey everybody, my blog this week is on digital technology in the classroom. I'll cover how to get the staff and faculty on board with the changes I would like to make, also what the ideal classroom building and district would look like in my eyes, through my eyes, and how I bridge the digital divide with the use of these new systems that I'd like to implement. The first thing I'll cover is how to get the staff and faculty on board with the digital technology I'd like to use. It's pretty simple. Simple in ideology, not always simple in practice, but the best way to do it is to show them the benefits, show them the ease of access, show them the time that can be saved, show them the space that can be saved by doing things digitally instead of in the traditional sense. Show how it can help both them and the students who ideally we're there for anyway. So that's it. That's the first step. As far as how my classroom would look, I'd like my classroom to be a one-to-one classroom, which means that I'd like to have one tablet or iPad per student. That way they'd get familiar with the equipment that they're using and be able to get better at using it in a day-to-day way. With every student having an iPad or laptop, there's no need for all of them to have desktop computers. So you can have a desktop computer for every 4 or 5 students. That way they could use it as a charging station. They could do any things that were unique to the desktop that way, but not have to have one for every student. The teacher would have their own tablet or iPad as well as a desktop at their desk that would have any lesson plans or things like that stored on it, so they'd be able to teach straight from the laptop or straight from the iPad instead of having to keep walking back and forth to the computer or use any books or traditional books or anything like that. It would be all on their laptop. Also, the classroom would have every classroom would have a smart board. Audiovisual aids could be put up on the smart board, whether it's slides or whether it's movies. And it's also a really good interactive tool that the teachers can use for the students. Also, you could use it for virtual field trips, which I think is also very important. Virtual field trips is something that the teacher or the faculty member can take the students on, and it should be done regularly just to kind of keep the students involved. Most parks, museums, things like that have 360-degree walkthrough interactive elements on their site where the students could go online and look at different museums, different parks, and the teacher could lead these and should lead these regularly just to try to keep things fun. My ideal school building would have an integrated security, intercom, and phone system. Instead of having all of those separately, integrate them into one small electronic device that we put in every classroom and every office, and link them all together that way. And also the district would have online student files, online grading system trackers, things like that, just to save space. In order to bridge the digital divide between the haves and the have-nots with this new digital technology, be a couple of ways I'd like to do that. Number one, partner with a local technological corporation to provide some low-cost equipment that the students could check out and take home with them. Also partner with some kid-friendly locations, maybe a mini golf place, some restaurants, things like that, where students would be interested in going, that would allow Wi-Fi access, to allow the students internet access to do homework, do research, things like that outside of the school. Also, we need to do it inside of the school. Have after school, have before school programs where the students can have access to the internet through the school's network. There'd always be, of course, staff, faculty members there to provide any help and also to help provide security. So that's my blog for this week. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you again soon.